We spent our first full week of full-time travel with our closest family and friends on a princess cruise to the Mexican Riviera for 7 days. What we discovered is that there were some common and not so common reactions to cruising for a week.
Whether you're an experienced or first-time cruiser, married or single, kids or no kids, still working or retired, we got some raw, unedited answers to 4 common questions about cruising. And we loved hearing why one person thought cruising was a lot like being a first-time parent. We are Robert and Jill, a Gen X couple who retired early to travel the world full-time. After 30 years of life together, raising kids, building careers, and chasing the American dream, we reinvented our retirement by selling everything we owned to trade it for the adventure of a lifetime. Join us as we bring you stories about the people we meet, the places we go, and what it took to get there. So we're here with Crystal. She is Robert's sister, my sister-in-law, and she's here on the cruise with us with her husband, her 19-year-old daughter, and her daughter's best friend, Ivy. So thanks so much for being here.
Yes, I'm so glad you guys invited us on this trip. We haven't been on a cruise in over 21 years. And obviously with this being the Bon Voyage and you guys going off into your reinvented retirement, I'm so glad we were able to make it.
Yeah, me too. So 4 quick questions for you.
Yeah.
So what surprised you the most in the first 24 hours on boarding the ship?
Okay, so I'm usually really good with directions. I have gotten so turned around on the ship. I don't know why it's been so hard, but which way is forward, which way is aft, which way is the ship going, all sorts of things. I have found it kind of challenging to navigate the ship. Yeah. And then also, I don't really remember feeling the motion of the ship last time I went on a cruise. Of course, it was a long time ago, but the motion has really also kind of surprised me. I wasn't really expecting that.
Right. So what was your biggest concern getting on the ship?
Oh my goodness. So I'm a planner, just like my brother. And
you all have no idea.
There were just so many details that I found challenging to find out before the ship, before we got on the ship. And so I think there were things about dining and when is formal night and just a lot of stuff that I couldn't quite figure out before we got here. And I realized that things become clear later. You get the princess patter. It shows up in your stateroom. There's all this extra information. And I just kept thinking, well, gee, that would have been nice to know sooner. But I think that was probably one of the biggest concerns was just being prepared and understanding what do I need to have with me? How does something work? You know, what do I have to pay extra for? And what don't I? So I think those were my biggest concerns because I'm just such a big planner.
Right. This was one of my favorite questions. So what is it that made you think, oh, this is why people cruise?
Oh my gosh. So being on the balcony. So we booked a balcony room this time. It was absolutely the right decision. The first morning we were out there, it was a little windy, but that second full morning, beautiful sunrise.
It was a beautiful day.
Just absolutely gorgeous. I remember taking a picture and sending it to you and that's why people cruise. Is because the view out your balcony. So I thought that was just gorgeous. I've also just been so impressed with the amazing service that we've had from the stewards. Everybody's so friendly. I mean, obviously you can get any kind of thing you want at any time of day or night, but everybody's just so happy to see you and they're so gracious. So I think the service, but really it's that view out your balcony.
There's no beating it. That's for sure. All right. So what is the one thing you'd like to let other cruisers know?
Okay. So I said I took my first cruise 21 years ago. So basically that means I'm a first-time cruiser now. And I have realized that first-time cruising is a bit like being a first-time parent. You've heard it's fun, but you're not sure you want to try it. You're a little worried you might not get it right. And you try to plan in advance and get all the information and everything like that. And everything you do, there's still surprises. And things don't quite turn out the way that you thought it would. And it seems like everybody who's done it before knows a lot more than you do. And that you think, gee, if I ever do this again, there'd be a lot of stuff I'd do differently.
That is a great analogy. I love that.
Turns out you don't just pay list price. There are lots of extra expenses along the way. So I think that's what I would say for folks that really haven't taken a cruise.
Yeah, that's
before,
perfect.
not quite everything, but it's amazing.
That's great. So we're here with Ray, and Ray is Robert's best friend from, elementary school. You guys have known each other a long time.
Long time.
And Ray is traveling here this week with his wife. So our question for you is, what surprised you the most on your first 24 hours here on the ship?
The size of the ship,
Mm-hmm.
the fact that the ship is newer and has balconies on most of the rooms.
Mm-hmm.
That's different. The last time I went cruising, they had portholes.
Oh, yeah. That's a
And
big
now
difference.
they have these lovely balconies where you can go outside and see the whole side of the ship and smell the air and have fresh air come in your room whenever you like. So
Yeah, that's really nice.
it's nice.
Yeah. What was your biggest concern getting on the ship, and did that change?
Getting through security mostly.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't change. It was about what I expected. It was less intrusive than flying
Mm-hmm.
and easier than flying.
Right.
And it went very smoothly.
Yeah, they've kind of got it down.
They've got it down.
Right. So what made you think, oh, this is why people cruise?
Food.
Yeah, there's a lot of it.
A lot of food. A lot of not making the bed, not having to do anything for myself except get up and take a shower and go eat. It was great.
That's right. And I've heard from you, so it's true, that you're down with like 2 breakfasts.
Yes.
You've been having 2 breakfasts a day.
This morning I was a complete hobbit this whole trip. I would get up because my wife doesn't get up with me. I would get up, roam the ship, get coffee, have food. Then when she got up, we went to breakfast together. And it's just great. I mean, there's food everywhere on this boat.
Mm-hmm. It's wonderful.
It's wonderful.
Yeah. What is one thing that you would like to let other cruisers know?
I would like to let them know to be generous with their stewards.
Yeah.
Because they do so much for us and you barely see them. They're like invisible.
They're like ninjas.
Yes, ninja stewards. And they're great because, you leave the room, you come back, your bed's made. There's a mint on your pillow. Everything is perfect.
Right. It is.
And I'm not sure how much to tip, and I don't want to insult them.
Mm-hmm.
And I really want to say thank you for everything they did while we were here.
Yeah, and it's a lot. Yeah. So we have Tracy, and Tracy is Ray's wife. Ray is one of Robert's oldest friends. Although he hasn't known you as long as Ray, he's known you, and we've known you a long time.
Very long time.
That's right. So thanks for being here today.
So happy to come, and thank you for inviting us on this cruise.
Of course. So what is something that surprised you the most in the first, 24 hours, the first day of this cruise?
Well, first off, how easy it was to board the ship
Uh-huh.
and get on board. That was a lot faster and simpler than I thought it would be.
Mm-hmm.
But truly, the thing that has helped me the most to realize how much I loved cruising was the medallion.
Oh, that's nice.
Having that little piece of technology that made everything so easy, just it's a game changer. I'm just so impressed with the technology they have, where we can walk up and say, I want a drink, and they just scan it right to me. And
it's like magic.
It's like magic. Exactly.
Yeah, I love it too.
Yeah.
So what was your biggest concern getting on the ship, and then did that change at all?
It did. I had a very big concern in that we did not purchase the Wi-Fi package.
Oh, okay.
And I wanted this time to just wind down, not be a slave to my phone, which I am. I am such a bad person about constantly being on my phone. And I was worried about communicating with the people at our home, taking care of our pets, and just that I would be completely lost without the use of my phone and interaction with the outside world.
Yeah.
It turned out that I can contact anybody who also has an Apple phone.
Oh, okay.
So even though I don't have the Wi-Fi, I can just text anybody I want as long as they have an Apple phone.
Oh, okay.
I can also use Facebook Messenger.
Right.
I didn't know either of those things would allow me to communicate with the outside world. I thought I would be cut off and not having that stress, knowing that I could contact my pet sitter at a moment's notice made me so much more at ease than I thought.
That's great.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I don't have that concern. Now I can come on and be like, I don't need the Wi-Fi package. I just need my own phone.
Perfect.
Yes.
So, is there anything that made you think, oh, this is why people cruise?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, first off, it's the magnificence of the ocean. Having this
know.
beautiful
One of my
sight outside my window, waking
Mhm.
up to it every morning. I mean, that's, for me, that was a huge part of why I wanted to come on this cruise. It's
Mhm.
the beauty of the ship,
Yeah.
of the surroundings, the places that we go.
Mhm.
But also, I just thought that formal night was so fun. Seeing people dressed up, having fun, having looking their best.
And you look beautiful, by the way.
Thank you. So did you. I
Thank you.
appreciate that. It's not a way that we see each other in general.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, I've known you for 30 some odd years, and I have not seen you dressed up like that. It was wonderful to see everybody looking their best.
Yeah, the same. Yeah.
Thank you.
So, is there anything that you would like to let other cruisers or people considering a cruise know about?
Yeah, I think that what I wanted to get out of this cruise was some downtime, some good friend and quality time. But I also didn't want to break the bank.
Right.
We have been, we wanted to do it on a budget, and it's good to know it can be done on a budget.
Oh, yeah.
We did not get the plus package, the premier package, the Wi-Fi. We did get a drink package.
Yeah.
But knowing that I can get on a cruise and sail for a week and not drain our savings account was wonderful. I just felt like this was such a great trip and a wonderful way that you can travel without breaking the bank.
So we are here with Rick, and Rick is Robert's dad. Now, you've known him a long time.
I've known him all of my life. All of his life.
That's right. So thanks for answering our few questions.
Of course.
So our first question is, what surprised you the most the first 24 hours of this cruise?
Wow. I guess the fact that there were so many people in line, I thought this is going to be one busy, crowded voyage. That was probably the thing. And then after that, they dispersed and we looked around and saw, oh, there aren't that many people in one particular place. That was a good thing.
That is a good thing. So what made you think, oh, this is why people cruise?
I think it's a combination of being able to settle in, relax, have a wonderful meal or lots of them,
Right.
And get to chat with people from all over the ship, from all over the world, as a matter of fact, especially on this particular cruise.
Yeah.
I just think that it's just a great pastime for people of any age.
Exactly. Yeah. What is one thing you'd like to let other cruisers know?
Wow, that's a great question. This is probably our third cruise, by the way, with Princess Cruises. I think the fact that you can have a full schedule with a great calendar that we get every day, or you can just settle in and read a book and relax and take a nap or a longer nap or whatever. I just think it's your schedule. You're not being told what to do every moment of the day. That's important.
It is. And it's one of the greatest. That's one of the reasons I love cruising. Yeah.
See? We must be related.
We must be.
I think so.
So we're here with Gabe and Shaunene. They are two of our closest friends. We've known them, oh my gosh, 6-7 years now. And they have managed to escape their very busy lives of work and church and 3 very busy young ladies.
Yes.
So thank you for being here. So our question for you is, what, if anything, surprised you the most in the first, first 24 hours of this cruise?
Well, it's been over a decade since we've done any sort of cruising.
Wow.
So my expectations were from 10 years ago. So one of the things that surprised me the most was how technology really impacts your cruise experience for the better. For example, when we came on board, we were able to look on our phones to see what all was going on. We didn't have to carry a slip of paper around with us or go to the elevator and see what was listed out. We could have it right with us anywhere on the boat. Also, if we got lost, we knew where we were because of all the locators. So that was a really nice, because being on a huge ship like this, not really knowing where everything is and what time does it start, it just really helped enhance the experience and make it more efficient for me.
Yeah, I agree.
First 24 hours for me, I would have rather been in the green line than the
right.
blue line.
Right.
So, hindsight, I would have ordered my medallion earlier so I could be in the green line.
Yeah, that goes a little quicker.
Yes. So, yes. Well,
okay. Yeah, that's us too.
Yeah.
So what was your biggest concern, if any, and did that change after you got on board?
I think for me, I was maybe concerned that there would be lines like to get into dinner. That was something I wasn't sure about because it'd been a while since we cruised. And yeah, it did change because there really wasn't any lines. Like we had one night where we waited maybe like 5-7 minutes to go into dinner. But other than that, it's great.
Yeah, they kind of get it down.
Yeah, they got that dialed in.
Yeah.
So that was nice. No waiting for food. Yes.
It's always a good thing.
Yes.
Anything for you?
So for me, because we're here with friends, knowing it's a big ship, not being able to know where we are. For example, like I lost Gabe in lunch today, and I'm like,
you lost him.
Yeah,
he wandered off.
So what's nice
there was no line for the food.
No, right. So the technology really helps because you can locate people, and we could have our space, they could have their space, but then also not being lost on board. You can find each other pretty easily. So I was nervous about that, thinking, oh, what if we don't know where we are? So it but the technology made it really easy.
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah, find each other and not get lost.
There you go. So has there been anything that has made you think, oh, this is why people cruise?
No cleaning,
right?
No cooking. Although I did pick up our room because, I just had to do something to be, productive. But yeah,
of course.
It's
amazing.
He's got a problem.
Yeah. Well, and then, being able to order something like we had just worked out and we went and grabbed some food. I'm like, I really want a latte. So I, ordered it online, and then we were heading back to our room to change and shower. We get in the room. I put my stuff down. All of a sudden, here's my honey lavender latte. This is why people cruise.
It's pretty nice. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
I love it.
That at home.
I know.
Good luck with that.
Yeah.
Let's see. For me, I would say just at some point, it probably happened for me day 2. I just finally unplugged. I was relaxed.
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking about work, and the kids were going to be fine. And so then my biggest concern was just okay, pool or more dessert.
Right.
I mean, whatever. So
or the gym right
or,
now.
Yes. Or the gym. Yeah. We did get a few workouts in, so I was happy with that.
That's good. Yeah. That's good. I will say we're here with a large group on this particular trip, and the word on the street is that Gabe and Shaunene are living their best life right now. So
sleeping in.
That's right.
Late.
Yeah. It's the word on the street.
That's the word. Yes. I can verify that.
Okay.
It's true.
Yeah.
So what is one thing you might want to let other cruisers or someone new to cruising know about?
Well, I was actually, because it's been 11 years since we did our last cruise, and I would say this time I was surprised. It's a two-edged sword how well the Wi-Fi worked. For some people, I know that's very important, and I really was trying not to stay too connected. I really did want to unplug. But my emails all came in fairly well. I was getting text messages. We were able to communicate on board during our time. And so that was a surprise for me, because my expectation levels were pretty low on the connection side, at least for Princess. I don't know if all of them are that way, but for this particular cruise, Princess did a good job on the Wi-Fi connection.
Yeah, I think so too.
So.
Yeah.
One of the things that I was pleasantly surprised about, again, because we haven't done it for a while, just the flexibility of the eating options for dinner.
Yeah.
So before it was you have your set time and you show up at that time, but here you can make a reservation, and we did a couple of times. But then it was, if plans change, we can go earlier, we can go later, and you can eat all the time. Right. We ordered to our stateroom multiple occasions for a midnight snack, and that was wonderful. So, you don't go hungry, and there's lots of flexibility. So just knowing where you can get food and when, again, that app makes it super easy on when you can eat where. And
I agree. Nice. Yeah, because sometimes your morning person ideas are a little different than your afternoon, evening person ideas.
Or you sleep in too late, and so you're like, well, can we eat at 2:30? Are they still going to have lunch? And there's always food.
That's right. Yep. Well, thanks again. Thanks for being here. We're so happy that you're here and here on this trip with us.
Oh, it was our pleasure. It was so fun.
Yeah, thanks. We're here with Nicola. Nicola is a very good friend of mine and has been for quite some time, and she's here traveling with her friend, Sheila. So, Nicola, what is something that surprised you in the first 24 hours of the cruise?
You know, I was thinking about that question, and I don't know if I was surprised because this is my first cruise as an adult. I went as a teenager. I don't remember anything really. So I didn't really have expectations. I was just excited to go on vacation.
Yeah.
And so I do remember though, when we got on the ship, I was just trying to take everything in. It's like once we got on, they took the luggage. The line was a little long, but I'm like, hey, you got to get all this luggage on the ship somehow, right?
Right.
It was, you know, where are the restaurants? Where's the spa? Where's the gym? You know, taking in all of that and then just kind of getting familiar with my surroundings. And then I will say I was surprised how easy it was to kind of just get engulfed in the world of the ship. Like there's just so much to do.
There's so much going on.
All these different things.
So what was your biggest concern getting on the ship, and did that change?
This might be a standard answer for those who haven't cruised. I wasn't sure if I was going to get seasick.
Oh, yeah.
So you know, and of course my family, they were telling me, oh, you're going on a cruise. Your mom got sick. Your sister wasn't feeling it when we went. And so they were like, I can't remember if you were all right. Well, I'm going to be all right. It's 7 days. So
I remember we talked about that. Yeah.
But no issues thus far.
Oh, good.
And then also too, I mean, we did get the balcony. I was a little concerned about feeling cramped on a ship. But again, it just feels like once you're in here, it's like a hotel. And then obviously having the balcony, I would recommend for maybe someone who's a little claustrophobic there.
Yeah.
It really does keep it open and feel like you have space. And then of course, the view as well.
You can't beat the view.
Yeah.
That's right. So, so what would you say, or is there anything or things that made you think, oh, this is why people cruise?
Just getting used to, and I know cruises have changed a lot in the past, I don't know, 15, 20 years, but, you know, walking around with, oh, here it is, our medallions.
Oh, yeah.
That was pretty cool.
There.
There's no like key. I mean, the door was unlocked before you even got there. And then also getting used to really not having cash.
Yeah, that's an adjustment, isn't it?
That was an adjustment.
Yeah.
And I've never done an all-inclusive either. So I know it's just like coming in and then like everything is taken care of.
Good.
And then also for a more personal note, money-wise, as a single person who lives somewhat paycheck to paycheck, the cruises force you to pay ahead of time.
Right.
So by the time I get to the trip, I am not stressed about money. Like
it's free.
I set it up. Yeah, it's basically a free. I mean, again, I'm on a salary, so I'm still getting paid now, but having that then rather than having to figure that out, because you never know what's going to come up. I already paid for this months ago. So it's really just kind of taking that stress level off the vacation and really just getting to enjoy it.
Now, I already know that you have another cruise booked. I'm so excited for you. So as really a kind of a first-time cruiser, is there anything that you learned or that you did or didn't do this time that you're definitely going to do on your next cruise?
Yeah, I would say I just kind of winged it. You know, I'm like, I've showed up, I'm here, I'm going to have a good time regardless. I will say, if there's excursions or anything like that, I didn't really book any of that ahead of time. I did some of that last minute. So I would just take a little more time, look over that, maybe do a little more research. Yeah, overall, I would say if you haven't done a cruise, go for it. It's a lot of fun. If you get seasick, take a pill or something. Yeah, and if you're, you know, worried you're going to be bored, there's a lot of things. There's a lot of activities to do. I think it's what you make of it.
That's great advice. I love that. I sure had a good time asking those questions.
Yeah.
And it was really fun to have you see just a few of the people who mean the most to us. Of course, we had 26 people on that cruise. We didn't have time to talk to everybody, but man, it was just a real gift to spend time with them for sure. So we're excited to keep bringing you information about our world travels as they continue on.
So we hope that you continue to like, comment, and if you haven't already done so, please subscribe. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram, where we update pretty much daily about the things that are going on, kind of sneak peeks before you get the long videos.
That's right. If you want a longer look at what a full week of travel looks like for us, we are going to kick you back to this video where we take you through a whole week through the Caribbean, and we tell you stories about the people we meet,
The places we go.
and what it took to get there.
Thanks so much for watching.